Imagine a lake so calm you could water ski across it. 2 million people live and fish along its shores. But deep below, this lake is loading itself like a giant battery, storing enough gas to power a country. This is Lake Kivu, between Rwanda and the Congo. Scientists fear the water itself could one day explode. It's called a limnic eruption, when a lake literally detonates. It has happened before, and last time, it took less than an hour. Kivu sits inside the East African Rift, a giant crack where our continent is slowly tearing itself apart, inch by inch. That slow tearing lets volcanic gases seep up from deep inside the earth, straight into the bottom of this enormous lake. And Kivu is deep, nearly 1,500 feet, enough to swallow the Empire State Building with room to spare. In a normal lake, water mixes and gas escapes, but Kivu's layers never mix. The bottom just sits there. So carbon dioxide and methane keep dissolving into the deep. Trapped like a soda bottle, shaken for 1,000 years. The numbers are staggering. 72 cubic miles of carbon dioxide, 14 of methane, locked in the dark below. And we know exactly what happens when a lake like this lets go, because in 1986, one of them did. Lake Nyos in Cameroon. Same type of lake, same trapped gas. One night, something disturbed its deep layers. The gas erupted out of solution all at once, and the lake exploded like a shaken soda can. An invisible cloud of carbon dioxide, heavier than air, rolled silently down the valleys at up to 60 miles per hour. It didn't burn anything. It simply pushed the oxygen away. 1,700 people never woke up that night. Here's the terrifying part. Nyos held a fraction of a cubic mile of gas. Kivu holds thousands of times more. And instead of scattered villages, Kivu's shoreline holds entire cities, like Goma, home to more than 1 million people. Sediment cores suggest Kivu has erupted before, roughly every 1,000 years, wiping out everything living around it. How close are we? Scientists measure gas saturation, how full the bottle is. The deep layers sit around 50%. Sounds safe. Except Kivu has a dangerous neighbor, Mount DR Congo, one of the most active volcanoes on Earth, just 12 miles away. In 2002, its lava flowed into the lake. In 2021, it erupted with almost no warning. Each time, scientists held their breath, wondering if the heat and the earthquakes would finally tip those layers past their limit. And the clock is ticking, because methane levels keep rising decade after decade. Some projections put the danger zone within this century. But here's the twist. The very thing that makes Kivu deadly could also make this entire region rich. Float to the middle of the lake, and you'll find a platform, lowering pipes 1,000 feet down into the gas-rich water. As the deep water rises, the pressure drops and the gas fizzes free. The process powers itself. No pumps needed. The methane is cleaned and piped ashore to generate electricity, feeding Rwanda's power grid since 2015. It might be the only power plant on Earth that makes a disaster less likely just by running. So Lake Kivu remains both things at once, a ticking time bomb and a national treasure, separated by careful engineering. Whether it becomes a catastrophe or a success story depends on the next few decades. If this gave you chills, subscribe for more.